Shea Yanez likes to play the ball out from the back. Maybe not there, though. Intercepted by Briggs. And the shot is from Jones. And, well, that's as close as Durham have come. And it came from a Crystal Palace error. Lambert was lurking, too. Howard. And now Blanchard buys some space. And Howard's in on goal. Goes down, but the flag is already up on this side. Offside given. And had it not been, I'm certain that would have been a penalty. Elise Hughes squares to Howard. And what a lunging tackle that is from Foster. Just as Howard was about to pull the trigger. 5 goals for the season, Kirsty Howard, but not today. Lambert. And she had a couple of options in the middle. Cross-come shot. Heavy challenge on Annabelle Blanchard. She felt the full weight of that. And that's come off a Durham head. It will be a Palace corner. Vidden sends it in high and sharp on the volley. Not the sharpest. In fact, it's out the stadium. Blanchard and Howard. Well-worked corner. And it's Sharp's header at the far post. It's just coming down the wrong side of the goal. Ladd. Blanchard and Hughes! Oh, 6 yards out. The Wales international perhaps should have done better. Just getting under it and steering the ball well over the top. It's quality from Ladd to pick out Blanchard. Great vision from the midfielder as well. And Hughes will feel she should have scored. Blanchard's corner is headed goalwards by Sharp again. Head in hands moment as we go to the half-time break. Sharp cuts the ball across the face of the goal, and Blanchard at full stretch couldn't get anything on it. But Palace have started this second half really brightly. Quality work from the right midfielder. Here's Vidden cutting the ball back, and Sharp on the control, and Palace lead 1-0. Well, there is a suggestion that Molly Sharp may have used a hand to control that ball, but there is no question about the quality of the finish. That's what Beth Heppel is claiming for a handball, but Sharp has Palace in front. Larkin, good work by the substitute, might fall for Blanchard, and Palace have built themselves a cosy cushion. Larkin full of brilliant running off the bench. It's a bit of an error between defender and goalkeeper, and Blanchard makes no mistake. Here's McFarlane, feeding Lambert. And Yanez needed 2 bites at it. Blanchard. Larkin feeds Sharp, and it's a second of the afternoon. And Crystal Palace lead 3-0. Really well-worked goal. Abby Larkin involved once again. Lovely through ball. And Larkin feeding Sharp, who did the rest. Well, here's Lambert with the breakaway, and McFarlane denied by Yanez, who's desperate for the clean sheet. Vidden and Larkin at the far post has made it 4 for Crystal Palace, and that one's going to sting. Not just scoring at the far post, but colliding with it too. What an involvement off the subs bench for Abby Larkin. And that is that. Crystal Palace have got the job done. 4 second-half goals, a 5th straight victory in WSL 2, and Abby Larkin made the difference off the bench. A goal, an assist, and she was involved in one of the other goals as well. 2 assists for...
Molly, a convincing victory at home. How do you reflect on it? Yeah, I think the first half it was difficult. We missed some chances, but I think after the team talk, we came out second half and just really proud of the girls, happy to get on the score sheet, and I think we just need to push on now and use that momentum into the next game.
What was said in that team talk at half-time?
I think we all just knew when we went in we probably weren't playing up to the standard that we know we can. And I think we had some really honest conversations and said we can be better, and we showed that as soon as we went out for the second half.
You'd previously scored 2 goals in the league this season. You doubled that this afternoon. Talk me through your goals. Was the first one relief to break the deadlock and the second one a bit more delight?
Yeah, I think obviously that first goal to get it to then go 1-0 up is such an important goal, and just so happy to see it hit the back of the net. And then I think we gained some momentum, and that really helped with confidence to then go and score the second one, I think.
Sarah, a tough defeat on the road. How do you look back on this afternoon?
Yeah, it was tough. I think first half we're fully in the game. I think we came out here with a game plan and we stuck to that first half. But once again, quality just showed in the second half, and it was really difficult to match.
You were just saying about the quality in the first half. There were some fantastic defensive efforts, including from yourself.
Yeah.
Why do you think Palace found a way through in that second half?
They've just got such clinical strikers, really experienced players who have been in and around the league, and that's so important. You get one chance like that and you take it, it completely changes the game. I mean, we had a couple of chances ourselves, and if that goes in the back of the net, that changes the game. But yeah, it's a tough one to take today.
Jo, a resounding victory at home. What are your assessments of that performance?
Yeah, I thought we continued to push. We were there and thereabouts first half. I thought it was a little bit rusty. I thought we had a clear opportunity to go ahead with a Elise chance a few yards out, but it didn't discount away from what we were trying to do. We spoke about half time about tidying up a little bit more and using opposite movements to try and disjoint their back line, because we thought they was getting a little bit more spread. So we managed to do that, and then I was really, really pleased with the desire to want to go and score, because we've had that in little fits and starts over the season, but the continuation to push and try and go and get more goals, and the desire to get on the score sheet and keep pushing and keep sustaining attacks was really good from the team. So I thought overall, we were really good. Our back line was excellent at marshalling their threats, because when you've got Lambert running, you've got Heppel running at your back line, which we know there's a threat for them. I thought we marshalled them really well, so I was really pleased overall.
Adam, a challenging afternoon. What are your immediate thoughts?
Probably one of disappointment in terms of the result, but I thought for the majority of that, it was a real game. We've tried to take the game to Crystal Palace, who are obviously a very good side, but we've stood up and really been counted today. First half, I thought really got our structure right, pressed them really well, stopped them getting out, and I thought at half time it was a really even game. I think the game changes on that first goal. Big claims for handball. It looks like she controls it with her hand before she finishes it, and that's a really big moment in the game. And it changes the course. We then have to come out a little bit more. Second goal goes against us, and at that stage, it's a case of do you try and shut the shop and maybe take a 2-0 defeat, but we want to still be front-footed and still go for it. Obviously, it leaves us a little bit exposed, but that's the nature of football at times, and it's not gone for us today.